What else is new, I guess?
Let's talk about your evolution. And I know we've got a couple of mics in the audience, so I'm sure there will be some people who may want to ask you a few questions too. I know you're heading out tonight to another engagement, so we don't have a lot of time with you. We will get to have autographs with Tessa and Scott tomorrow, so get ready then. But let's talk about your evolution. What do you think were the important points for you in the lead up through your career, those benchmarks that really kept you going, that were inspiring, that made you feel like the Olympic Games were really in reach?
Well, throughout the course of our career, I think there were a few defining moments, and not all positive in the sense of, I guess that's maybe where we get our competitive spirit, because setbacks like not making the 2006 team, I mean, the minute we found out we weren't going to Torino, we knew we wanted to be in Vancouver without a doubt. So that was a real moment for us, and kind of something clicked in our heads, and we were going to do whatever it took to get there. For me, with my injury in 2008, being off the ice for 2 months and being away from Scott, and just realizing how much I missed the sport and how much I missed skating with my friend, and then getting back, it was such a struggle and such a long journey, but that was all worth it, and that was a part of it. It's part of our story, and that's why, you know, we are where we are, and I think we're stronger because of that. That said, I mean, there have been a lot of positives along the way, and I think just meeting at such a young age has been huge. It's been almost 14 years, and
That's longer than a lot of people are married.
There have been a lot of steps along the way, and you know, it's all been working towards this one goal. And what's so cool is that everyone in this room has been a part of it. So thank you.
Nice, nice. Scott, you have something to
I don't know what else
add?
I can say, really.
Well, shall we ask our audience? Do people we have Annie Belmar and Cheryl McAvoy both have microphones. If you have a question you'd like to ask Tessa and Scott.
Debbie, I think there's one thing you had asked us to talk a little bit about some of the special things that we found that happened to us at the Olympics. And I have to tell you that, as Scott has said, I've been around, my face has been in the on ice for a lot of years, so they knew that I was there all the time and so on. And I knew that he had to be completely relaxed when he came out to skate the free dance, because he walks out into the on ice area and says, "Debbie Mack, you ready?" So I said back to him, "Scott, are you ready?" He said, "Yes." So, I mean, and that was it. And Tessa and I, for years, it's just, she's all about business until the event's completely over.
Don't touch the guards, right?
Completely over, then shouts and over after and says, "Well, now it's time to say hello."
But you know, that was so great for us, and you know, all the volunteers were so respectful, and I feel a little bit guilty because I do get in this crazy little zone, and I don't take in any of my surroundings, and I don't really talk to people. But Debbie, I mean, you understood that, and people sort of stepped back, and I felt comfortable and felt at home, and definitely felt the support. So I really appreciated that. I'm sorry though.
And that's all part of when Deb said we created the team a long time ago. That's what it was about. But the other most special moment for me at the Olympics, and there were tons, is when Scott and Tessa came off the ice with their medals and the Canadian flag, and I was standing there, and Tessa passed me the Canadian flag to hold for just a few minutes, and that was special. Then Scott said, "Can I have it now, baby, my brothers?"
What's the bit about the guards?
Oh, very superstitious. So I have to have my guards at a certain angle on the boards with my water bottle in front, and often when we go to compete, then they don't like guards on the boards for the TV purposes, I think. So Debbie, you were taking them away at one competition. I said, "Don't touch them!" I kind of yelled, and then I felt bad, but it's just a superstition of mine. I do it in training too.
We all have it.
No kidding, they were right in the same spot.
Any questions from the floor? Oh, good.
It's the first time I've ever heard an audience clap during the compulsory dance.
Ah, yeah, that was a moment, yeah.
And how did it make you feel like you could?
It was amazing. We were really excited. Yeah, we didn't really expect them to clap along to the Tango Romantica, but honestly, we had practiced everything. Marina was turning down the music at the end of our programs. She was doing crazy things before we went to the Olympics just to prepare us for stuff like that. So when that happened, we were excited, but at the same time, we knew that there was the possibility that we would get too excited. So I can remember yelling at Tessa to listen to the music. I can't believe you couldn't see it on TV because I was yelling as loud as I could. But that's what happened, I guess. But it was really cool to look back on it afterwards, and it was really neat, and we talked about it after. But at the exact time, we were a little bit nervous, but it helped for sure. We weren't tired, that's for sure.
Take us through the day once you got the compulsory dance over with and the original dance, and you were in first place coming into the free dance. Talk us through the day leading up to the free dance performance.
The longest day of our lives. It's a tricky day. I mean, we knew that we were going to do it, and we knew that we had done the free dance a million times the way that we wanted to perform it. And having said that, there's still doubts that run through your mind, and I must have walked through that free dance 1,000 times before I fell asleep, and then would wake up in the middle of the night and do it again. It is pretty crazy. Even before we would see each other, we had talked through it a million times in the shower, getting ready, and I wasn't doing it in the shower, but I was thinking about it. And then we would come together and we would talk through it, and we were just calm. But as soon as we got on the ice for warm-up, like Tessa said, we had so much fun, and it was just like we were at home. And everything, we felt almost more comfortable than we did in training. It was quite unbelievable. But before that, it was really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, well, we were all nervous. We were all really nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach, and they were not flying in formation. Now, I think this is the perfect time when we really can see your free dance. Let's relive it one more time.
Have you seen it?